Hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I thought we could just spend the day together, you know, hang out because it's a Tuesday.
I would gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
And it is the most normal of all normal days, nothing special going on, but I do have some exciting updates to share with you all. So currently it is about 8:30. My typical morning routine right now involves getting up at 7:30. While Billy gets ready, I come downstairs, I make the coffee, I refill my water bottle, I feed Ember, I take her out, throw some ball, put away dishes, you know, get my life together, at least somewhat. And then Billy and I will sit at the table for 15 minutes or so, drink our coffee, we do our Wordle, we're still those people. And then when he leaves for work, I usually jump on the computer. And lately, I've been enjoying just working here at my kitchen island so that I stand while I work, because otherwise I am sitting all day because so much of my job revolves around the computer. Plus, in the morning, I'm surrounded by so many things. I have my coffee, I have obviously my computer, I have my ginormous water bottle and my phone and my breakfast, which during the weekdays, I've really been enjoying overnight oats because I can just grab them out of the fridge and start eating them. These are pumpkin pie overnight oats. They probably look disgusting.
Looks awful.
But I will show you how I make them at the end of this video. It's super easy and it's high in protein and it's filling and it's easy. I don't know if I already said that. But I feel like having this island space works better for all of my things versus if I'm on the couch, I just have a little space on like the end table. Oh, and I have a charger. And yes, I have one of the little cord wraps, even though this cord is never wrapped up. I've already spent some time this morning answering emails, and now I'm just kind of checking base with YouTube and my videos coming up. Little sneak peek for you, the month of October is going to be dedicated to a lot of Google Sheets because I feel like Google Sheets does not get the love it deserves. So this is actually how I do my content planning for YouTube. I have this Google Sheets spreadsheet, ironically, that I made where I can keep track of the date the video is going up, the title, any notes, and then I have these little check boxes where I can check off as I've planned it, edited it, recorded it, and posted it. Not in that order, obviously. So the month of September, I'm still waiting on approval to get this video posted because it was a sponsored video. But once the month is done, I will actually hide these rows. So I'm gonna select from 60 down to 66. I just held down Shift on my computer and clicked 66. Right click, and then I will hide those rows. So now October, the current month, right now it's September, but the month I'm planning is up at the top, which is super useful. And then when it comes to the day of my life vlog, there is no plan. I'm gonna check off that I've planned it, but in reality, we're just winging it. And then as I record and edit and everything, all the other videos, I can check those off. I'm still trying to decide on my last video for October, so I could use some input for y'all. I could do another like Google Sheets video, but I don't want it to be overload. So I've also thought about starting a series where you all, as my viewers, can submit pictures or videos of areas where you need like organizational help or like a tech question that you have. And then in a video, I would sit down and answer it. I feel like I would really enjoy that, but let me know your thoughts down in the comments because I don't want to say I'm gonna do that and then have no one submit anything. That would be embarrassing. I do have some exciting book updates to share with you. Yesterday, I received my manuscript back from my editor, and I had feedback from my editor as well as 2 peer reviewers. Essentially, first of all, it's nothing fancy. It's just a Word document with changes and whatnot on it. But I have 1 month to go through and make edits and revisions as I see fit. I will resubmit my final manuscript by October 19th. And from there, it goes into copy editing and the production team for layout and all that stuff that I don't understand at all. But I honestly feel really good. Since submitting my manuscript initially toward the end of July, my brain has just been playing these games as it loves to do. And I've had all of these doubts and worries that it wasn't gonna be good enough and that I was gonna receive it back from the editor and they were gonna be like, this is crap, like we're not publishing this. Why did you think this was a good book idea? you know, I understand it's irrational, but that's what I was telling myself. And I have to say, the feedback that I got from my editor as well as the peer reviewers was far more positive than I was expecting. I mean, I was reading over the comments and just smiling ear to ear because it was the confidence boost that I needed. And it also revalidated my vision for this book because the peer reviewers mentioned that it's geared toward first-year teachers, but there's so many nuggets of information that could be helpful for veteran teachers as well. And that was kind of my goal, but I didn't know if it would come across that way. And so the fact that it did just feels really good. And I feel so much better, but I do have to get to work. I have to make these edits and I'm just gonna work on it. Like, I know I'm gonna finish before the October 19th deadline, but I also don't wanna commit too much time to it on any given day because I wanna have periods where I can go into it with like a fresh brain, fresh eyes, fresh coffee. So today I think I'm just gonna work on it for an hour and a half. I'm gonna set a timer and I'm gonna work for an hour and a half. I am happy to report that all the edits for my introduction are done. I am taking a break, eating some lunch. In my last video, I shared a what I eat in a day, but it was a little skewed because it was a weekend. And weekends are a little more loosey-goosey, as they should be. However, during the weekdays, my lunch is always a big salad because it's hot outside and I just find it refreshing. And it's massive. If you are eating a salad and it's not the size of your head, you're doing something wrong. But it's just lettuce, and I'll be honest, this lettuce, I always get an Italian blend. Here's the bag. It just looks like this. I just bought this on Sunday, and it was already looking a little questionable, but I do half a bag of salad, and then on Mondays, I will cut up bell peppers, and I just keep them in this glass container. I also have mushrooms. I add a little bit of diced onion, and I buy pre-diced because it saves time and it prevents tears. For dressing, I always do some lemon juice because it adds flavor and moisture without adding a ton of dressing. And then I do a little bit of Bolthouse Farms. I like just the classic ranch. It's a yogurt-based dressing. I think it's delicious. And then I sprinkle a whole bunch of citrusy garlic seasoning, which I talked about this in my favorites video not that long ago. And then I top it with some chicken, which I also cook this on Monday. I just bake it in the oven, chop it up. And then throughout the week, it's really easy because I just toss it all into the bowl and then lunch is served. Bon appetit. I thought Ember was right behind me. I don't know where she went, but she always waits for some chicken pieces, so she knows when it's lunchtime. Here, you come over here. Sit, good girl. Paw, good girl. Down, good girl. Roll over. Good girl. It's been some time. I got more work done. I threw ball with Ember approximately 50 times. I washed dishes, and now I need to get ready for the gym. Most days, I don't work out until the evening, like 5:30 to 7:30-ish. But because my schedule is flexible, and I do like to go to the gym with Billy as much as possible, there are some days where he tells me he can meet at the gym in the morning or in the afternoon if he has a chunk of time. And today is one of those days. And that brings me to my second exciting update, at least exciting for me. Maybe not for you, but first, how stinking cute is Ember? Oh, precious. I am currently in prep for my second ever powerlifting meet. I'm a little under 4 weeks out. The meet is October 15th, which is the day after my birthday. So I turned 29 on October 14th. One of the first things I do as a 29-year-old will be the powerlifting meet. That means I have to postpone the birthday celebrations until after, which is fine. However, I get asked a lot about what my training is like.
This ab workout is specifically designed to strengthen your core.
And I will say, I did a full week of workouts video back in December during Vlogmas. So if you want to check that out, I will link it for you down below. I do work with a coach. So my coach creates a program for me. We actually use a Google Sheet spreadsheet, ironically, to organize it all. You probably can't see any of that. Not that it's super important, but he basically tells me what he wants me to do, and then I report back what I actually did, and I send him videos, and he provides me with feedback. So today, I am starting with squats, and oh, it's in kilograms. I'm gonna have to do some quick math in my head. Okay, so I have to do 1 rep at 122.5 kilograms, which is 270 pounds. Then 1 rep at 130 kilograms, which is like 286 pounds. And then a set of 2 at 137.5 kilograms, which would be like 303 pounds. Then I have some speed squats, so it's just squats but faster. And that is 2 sets of 3 at 125 kilograms, which would be 275 pounds. And then I have to do some pause squats. So basically I squat down and I hold it for about 2 seconds before coming up. I have 3 sets of 2, also at 125 kilograms or 275 pounds. Then I have leg press with a 3-second eccentric. That means on the way down, I have to go slowly. So basically it takes 3 full seconds to get all the way down and then explode up. I have to do a set of 9 with 350 pounds, and this is added on to the actual, I forget what that's called, the sled that comes down. So the sled itself weighs like, I don't know, like 120 pounds or something, but adding on 350 pounds, then a set of 9 with 400 pounds, and then a set of 9 with 450 pounds. Then I have front foot elevated reverse dumbbell lunge. So I stand on like a 2-inch plate and do a reverse lunge with holding 50-pound dumbbells in each hand, 3 sets of 6 on each side. And then I have the back extension, so like the 45-degree back extension machine, paused with a 45-pound plate, 4 sets of 12. And I'll try to grab some clips at the gym. I'm supposed to be foam rolling. I brought over my foam roller because I'm trying to be, you know, a good athlete and actually like take my recovery seriously, because I've never really done that. So I'm trying to foam roll before, like, especially leg day workouts when I know that I'm gonna be in a little pain afterward, but I've been just sitting here talking. So I'm gonna do my foam rolling like I'm supposed to. And then I'm gonna eat a snack. I think I'm gonna have like an apple and some apple rice cakes with apple butter. I'm in an apple mood. And then I'm gonna head to the gym.
White fruit, gym for muscles.
A potato. My training was good, but I was struggling because it was so hot. At one point I checked my phone and the feels like temperature was 102 degrees, and that's the outdoor temperature. So when your gym is a metal and concrete warehouse that just radiates the heat inside, it gets even hotter than that. You just feel like an egg frying on a skillet.
Hot, is a temperature, people.
But made it through, came home, went for a walk just to get some steps in, and I have a music recommendation for you. If you like the song Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, which is one of my personal favorite songs, you have to listen to the cover by Black Pumas. This is what the cover art looks like. They're actually a local Austin like soul band, and there are not many covers that do justice to the original. However, this one, I might even like it better. And it kind of pains me to say that because I love the original, but it is so good. And a lot of their other music is good as well. So check it out. But my plan right now is to just do a little bit more editing before dinner. And I'll show you what we're having. Other than that, I'm gonna foam roll some more. I'm gonna eat. And Billy and I will watch some TV and go to bed because at this point, I'm just like done for the day. It is break time, AKA dinner time. But first, how stinking cute is this shirt my publishing company sent me? Ah, and then the back says "Right On" with the pencil. I'm obsessed. And it's black, it's my favorite color. Dinner is super simple, but also very tasty. It is sweet and sour chicken, cooked the jasmine rice in a rice cooker, microwaved the Asian medley veggies, cooked the chicken on the stove, and then tossed it in a sweet and sour sauce. As promised, I'm gonna show you how to make the pumpkin pie overnight oats. You start with just a half a cup of oats. I use old-fashioned rolled oats. The only kind you cannot use are quick cook. It just doesn't work. I don't know why, it just doesn't. So I put mine in a jar. You can put it in whatever you want. I then add a scoop of protein powder, which originally I used vanilla protein powder and then added like the pumpkin spice seasoning, but I recently got a pumpkin protein powder, which kind of saves me a step. This is Bomar Nutrition. I will be honest, I do not discriminate when it comes to protein powder. I just get flavors that sound good, and currently I have, I think, 5 jugs of protein powder. Not jugs, tubs, and they are all different brands. So I don't think the brand matters so much as long as you like the taste. But once you add the scoop of protein powder, then you're gonna add, so I measure mine out, it's 50 grams of pumpkin, but it's basically like a big spoonful or 2 big spoonfuls-ish. So that, okay, that was 31 grams, so we're gonna give a little bit more. 42, 49, and there's a little on the spoon, that's good enough. And then you just add almond milk until you get the consistency that you want. I typically add, I would say like, I don't know, 3 or 4 ounces. And then you just mix it all together. And there should be some extra liquid because the oats are going to absorb it overnight. So if it's too thick, like right now I'm looking at this and it's a little thick, I'm gonna add some more almond milk. But you just let it sit overnight and grab it in the morning and eat it, and it's delicious. It reminds me of, my dad makes this pumpkin cheesecake and it's really, really good. By the way, my dad has started himself a YouTube channel. It's mostly all cooking stuff. And I have to say, my dad is a very good cook, but humor him. Go subscribe to his channel. I will link it for you. But what's funny is, my parents typically watch my YouTube videos, so I'm gonna know, because I'm not gonna tell my dad, so I'll know if they actually watched it or not, because he's gonna, you know, be happy about the shout out. Either that, or he's gonna be like, where did all these subscribers come from? But on that oat, Billy's just shaking his head. I am going to get ready for bed because my legs hurt and I'm tired. And I have a pint of ice cream waiting for me in the freezer. So, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to put your positive pants on, and I will catch you in the next one.